Hey, we make disciples. I hope you're having a great week. I want to talk this week a little bit about multiplication. So remember, our model for Bible Fellowship is reach, teach, care, multiply. Last week we talked about caring and how to care for your class. This week I want to talk to you about the idea of multiplying your class, making your class into multiple classes and growing your class. Now, when we talk about multiplication, lots of people get a little squirrely. They say, well, we don't want our class to split or divide. So I want to tell you a few words about multiplication. First of all, Jesus told his disciples to make disciples. That is the model, that we continue to multiply. And our model for church growth and Bible fellowship is that we continue to start new classes. That's the only way we grow. Once your class gets full, it's capped in size. We don't have bigger rooms. The idea is that we multiply. So when we talk about multiplication, I want you to be real careful, especially if you teach a class age 40 and above, because sometimes we use words like this. Don't say divide.
Ooh.
Don't say split.
Ouch.
Don't say we separated.
Come back.
Anytime you say words like that, it brings negative feelings in the mind of your class, because lots of them came from small Southern Baptist churches and they've experienced divides, splits, and separations, and they're never good. It was because somebody got in a fight over where to put the casserole and everybody got upset and then the church split over it. That's not what we're talking about. Biblical multiplication is when something is healthy. Dividing means we are unhealthy and cannot get along, so we split. Multiplication means we are healthy and we want to reach more people, so we're sending out our best. I drew two pictures to kind of help you get the idea of the difference between multiplication and division. Multiplication is like an acorn. An acorn is a natural growth from a healthy tree that makes a brand new tree. That's what we want your classes to be. The picture of division is like lightning striking this oak tree and tearing it in two. You know, that's not what we want. We don't want your class to divide because they're mad or, some people want to leave. We want healthy classes that love each other very much and want to reach new people. So, a few things. One, why is multiplication important? Well, this might sting just a little bit, but I'm a Bible fellowship teacher, so I'm talking to myself just like I'm talking to you. We are not building your kingdom, but God's kingdom. Just remember that. We're building God's kingdom. So, it'd be great to grow a class to 300 people and everybody come hear us teach. But the truth is, it's even more important to multiply yourself so that new classes can be built and more people can continue to grow. So I wrote down 3 rules for you. 3 rules of multiplication. Here we go. 3 rules of multiplication. Number 1. Say it often and own the strategy. Say it often and own the strategy. If you tell your class that we want to multiply, we want to start a new class, then they start thinking about it. They start thinking, maybe I could be part of a new class. But if you say it often, then they start to feel it. They start to think about it. And you've got to own it. You can't say, well, Brother Rick wants us to, or Brother Sterling, or Pastor Josh wants us to start a new class. No. It's got to be something that comes from your heart as the leader of the class, or it will never catch on in the class. So you got to say it often. Say it every week. Hey, we'd love to grow to the point that we can start a brand new class. Some of you need to be thinking about, could you lead that class? Could you be part of that class? So you've got to say it often and own the strategy. The second thing is you've got to prepare new leaders to go out. And here's the thing. When you start a new class, you're not looking to send out the people that you can't stand in your class because they're aggravating and ask weird questions, okay? You keep those people. What you're trying to send out is your best and brightest, those future teachers, those future leaders that have a go-get-it kind of attitude, because we believe in abundance, not scarcity, that God's going to send new people into your class and it's going to fill in, and that new class that you send out, those best leaders, it's going to grow as well. So don't send out your worst people that you're ready to get rid of. Send out those people that are your best and your brightest. The third thing is this. Never try to force someone to start something new that doesn't want to. Never try to force someone to start something new that doesn't want to. A lot of our classes, if you're in the 60-plus age range, some of them are just saying, I'm not going to start a new class. I've been in this class for 20 years and you can't make me. Look, don't try to make them, okay? Those are the kind of folks that if they don't want to start a new class, you trying to make them start a new class will only make them angry and it won't help your class at all. So remember, look for those people that have the mindset to multiply, that want to start a brand new class. Don't try to force people out that aren't interested in starting a new class. This is how we do it, because remember, we make disciples.